the journey may be long, dungeons deep and monsters strong. Roll the dice and let's have fun. It's their podcast called Crit and Run. Nat 1, get ready to fail. Nat 20, we won't bail. Every roll tells the story and it's never enough. So finish it strong with a Crit and Run.
Welcome to episode 2 of Crit and Run. On today's episode, we'll be talking about our different opinions on species. The different species that we have. We have 9 different ones, which is humans, halfling, tieflings, dragonborn, dwarves, gnomes, orcs, goliaths, and elves. So we're going to give our little opinions of all of that. But before we do, everyone roll for initiative. We're going to introduce ourselves.
I got a 15.
Yo, I got that nat 20, bro. I got that nat
Oh
20.
lordy, I got a 6.
Wait, actually, I don't know if I want the nat
17.
20.
All
Let's take
right,
it first,
so
We got an 18 for Deadpool.
okay, so who will be going first will be Roran. Robbie.
So my name's Saint Robbie, and I have my character Roran, and he's just a paladin with a human, basic, didn't really do anything crazy with him, but he's just put into him with his background, everything else was kind of just boring, I guess.
And next up we have Belle.
Hello, I'm Bell. I play as a human as well. For me, I have the role of fighter. Yes, I am the bunk person. For me, I try to be a chivalrous, standing type of person. So my character actually has a decent charisma stat. That way I can be a little bit persuasive.
So next up we have Deadpool.
Party manager, chaos inducer, trauma initiator, all the things. But the characters I love playing are just the simple barbarians. We get angry, we go drink, we go sleep, we rinse and repeat. As
Nice.
far as race, humans, meh, it's okay. But my favorite race to play is Goliath. Just get to be big, dumb, strong, like rock. And
Like
yeah,
Hulk smash.
always
It's
love the
all,
uppies.
all brawns, no brains.
hey, when I roll that nat 20 on intelligence, all right, magical things happen.
I actually think playing Goliath would be really fun.
Doing what?
So your worst enemy is always doorways. Having a duck, ugh, low ceilings.
Okay, and next up we have Lyron Dross, our neighborhood bard.
It's I, Dressray. I play Lyron. He's a tiefling bard who's kind of on a journey of self-reflection. He's a bit silly, not the strongest hitter, but he has lots of charisma.
Hi, my name is Crazy. I also play a character named Crazy. Almost everything I do is named Crazy. I'm a human rogue. I'm just subclassing now into gunslinger. My character, he's from another world. He has amnesia. He's trying to find his way back home. And now that he's picked up some guns, he's starting to remember what his home is like.
All right, next
And
up
she's
we
strong.
have Finn, our pointy-eared fellow over here.
Oh, there's a few of us with pointy ears here. In fact, it's like pointy versus the
Yours is more uppity. Just kidding.
old round ears over there. So I'm private
Get racist
dancer.
again.
You're supposed to be on our side, pointy. So I play I'm private dancer, and I play Shen Longwei, who is a high elf, wild magic sorcerer. Also, coincidentally, not of this world, and learning about the world that he is now at while trying to control the wild magic within him.
Magical. and we found him in a waterfall. All right, and last but not least, me, I guess. I am Cena Lily, but in the game, I'm I'm Lilix. I play as a tiefling warlock. I guess my backstory would be, um, I'm born to a demon and a devil parent, and I'm just trying to find my way. I think our campaign is based off of my character in some way, and we're basically trying to kill my mother because she's horrible. But yeah, I come from the abyss, and I'm just trying to help my fellow outcasts. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna first talk about what do you guys know about
Yeah.
dwarves?
They're better at drinking than anyone. I'm just kidding. They're pretty good
What?
at it though.
Yeah,
Out
we're
drinking
gonna go out and
people?
walk up
What?
into a bar.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so you're saying dwarves can outdrink people? What about the orcs though?
Or
Dwarves are better.
grog.
Yeah.
Dwarfs can
Negative.
outdrink orcs.
Negative.
Yes. No.
Nope.
All
We don't
right.
know. We don't know.
Well, okay. Why do you think that?
There's
Say it, go
conflicting
ahead. Tell me.
information
Tell
here.
me. So right now Robbie's saying dwarves can outdrink the orcs, but Deadpool thinks the orcs can outdrink the dwarves. Why?
Well, it's funny because I was going to
watch
bring
that book.
logic into it. Be like, well, obviously there's more mass to an orc, but we're talking about fantasy. I don't, I don't know how much that actually applies.
Let's see, Orky boys. They
We're
live
trying-
for fighting, drinking. Okay, that's the two things they're good at. That's all they really know. They can't really count past two that much. We don't quit.
They're good at violence
And what?
and drinking.
So,
Also,
was
Yeah,
I-
see, violence
I-
and
And
drinking.
violent
see,
drinking.
That's why I was thinking of
I said
orcs.
violent
So
drinking.
I
What
don't
is that
understand.
like?
Why do you think? What is your defense for that, Robbie, with your
Tuesday.
dwarves?
Well, mostly, because dwarves are naturally, even though they're short, they're just naturally like bulky and like they have this appearance of being like, oh, they're small.
Dang.
Then that automatically make people think that, oh, they're not as tough.
This is an
but
argument for his case.
that is literally the whole thing. It's like they're tough, and even having like a resistance to poison, which is applied to drinking and whatnot.
AI seems to think that dwarves will outdrink orcs for the simple logical reason that dwarves have poison resistance.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Which I
Yeah,
mean,
sure.
yeah, okay, if that was the way.
I don't know if any of you guys have
goes.
ever had alcohol poisoning, but that shit is not. Is
That
not
shit
right.
is not fun.
I would say that dwarves are the thing that I admire about dwarves is that their sense of community is a lot stronger, like than some of the other ones. Like they just have this stronger sense of everything they do is for the whole and not just the individual. So
Okay.
Yeah, like if
that's why they're so
if you
good at
mess
building
with-
like underground places. You're like, you have to work together. There's like no other way that you can live together under like a big mountain without having that strong sense of community and being able to work together and have a collective mind.
What did you have to say? Bob?
because the dwarves, if you mess with one dwarf, you could be potentially messing with the entire clan. And typically, that clan of dwarves will not forgive you for a very long. That can span for
They
generations.
hold grudges.
So
Oh,
serious
They
they
go
take
grudge-
it.
That's true. They're very stubborn.
they're
Orcs are
very
downright-
community family oriented. And what about the gnomes compared to the dwarves?
They're
Happy-go-lucky folk.
They're pixies.
They're
Yeah, I was
just
gonna say, aren't they
happy-go-lucky,
kind
but
of
they
like-
have the same sense of community as well, or no?
While they do have the sense of
All the
community, I
commu-
want to say if you're going to compare them to like halflings, gnomes are more on the gnomes hide more. Like halflings will have like they party, they do all this other stuff. The halflings whole communities are kind of gnomes whole communities are kind of are made on like hiding not being found, not being seen, which is kind of odd to when you kind of compare it to like if you're putting them into an adventurer group, which is like odd. So because it's like it's almost kind of like against their entire
They don't want to leave
sense
their
of being.
peoples.
Yeah, there's that, and then they're mostly, I want to say, if I remember correctly, they're more Fae than anything. Their lore is like super mixed up. I remember reading it, and it was like it was very convoluted. But the brunt of it is that they're more Fae and like magical creature than like human or halfling or any of those other shorter ones.
Why would anybody want to choose a gnome though? Like, what would make it a good choice for anything?
Fastball special.
You got me.
Fastball
I don't know.
special? What's that?
You get the orc or the barbarian, preferably both, or a Goliath, and you get into their hand and you tell them to throw you at the bad thing.
So just use you. Oh my god. So you could be used as a freaking little ball and be thrown at people. Okay. I don't think I want to be a gnome.
Also, hold on. Here's the best part. You never have to walk a day in the adventure. You can always just hop on somebody's shoulder.
Isn't that
I'm
what
just
Religion
imagining
knows?
like somebody doing a Kamehameha with a freaking gnome and it's flying through
A
the air
gnome,
through a
right.
fireball.
They're all lit up and thrown.
Well, the tactical advantage of having a gnome. All right.
A
One, they have
gnome.
20 hat. Yes. I have to differentiate because I can't enunciate.
I mean, but our bard here gets carried all the time.
That's
that's
because
just
I
because-
get drunk and I need to be carried.
Apparently,
He has
he's
to
no
be
dwarf.
I came up with a name for it. It's a Nomea Mea. No, that's horrible.
No Mea wave, no Mea fireball. All right. And speaking of the orcs, though, what would make the orcs a good choice for any reason
Oh, the pure
besides
intimidation
drinking?
factor. The pure intimidation factor. The brutal savagery that comes with it. You naturally have advantage on intimidation checks. So, like, say you're got to sneak into somewhere, like a prison. Well, you're a orc fighter. Better yet, an orc barbarian. You have intimidation. You don't have anything for stealth. You're also wearing plate armor. You ain't sneaking no matter how hard you try. Let me see those double nat 20s. Sure, I'll let you slip past. But you walk up to the guard and you roll intimidation. You have like a +8 on it. You say, "You no see grub. You let me pass. You no see me." That guard will do everything he can not to poop his pants.
Like Drass's bard at one point. He just pooped in his pants.
That was not Lyran.
different.
Lyran holds himself to a higher degree than Thalen.
Thalen.
Yeah, I think that's his-
You forgot your own character's name.
Different campaign.
It's been a couple months. All right.
All right. So, but what features of the orc would be appealing for anybody to choose them? Like besides intimidating.
You're basically, you can carry more. So if you feel like carrying everyone, or giving clicks the uppies, yeah, you can do that for free.
Free uppies.
They're
They
basically the fighter when it comes.
all right,
to
so they would be a good choice for anybody trying to build someone like a strong character.
Yeah, and it's interesting
because
I almost feel like orcs have had the most. I feel like when it comes to like media or movies, books, things like that, or video games, orcs are the ones that have had like the widest range of like what they are. Like I want to say like the core of elves is usually always kind of the same, but orcs or humans is kind of the same too. Well, I mean, humans can be bad or good. I think the humans kind of vary a lot too when you see them in media. But like orcs, when it comes to how you've seen them portrayed in Lord of the Rings, in WoW for one as well, has been a big one that really kind of humanized orcs to kind of like indigenous type of people. that kind of like rely heavily on ritual or, well, of course, strength, what we've been talking about, tradition and stuff like that. Because it's like they're almost like the Vikings, if I had to compare them to something, where they've like never really been forced to change because they've never really been conquered. So it's just always been about war and those rituals and stuff for them.
Something about the WoW culture.
No. We don't bring 40k orcs into this. That would totally break the system. All right, continue.
Oh, space orcs.
All right.
We don't bring.
All right. So hear me out, guys. So we're gonna do marry and kill. It's gonna be dwarves, gnomes, and orcs. We'll start from Belle. Go.
Why me? Why do I gotta go first?
Go. We're going in order. That's why you're going first.
She holding me by the freaking. So I would kill the gnomes, the orcs, and marry the dwarf.
Wait, what?
I would kill the gnomes, do the orcs, and marry the dwarf. If we have to do it.
The orcs. I'm gonna need this.
Why?
I'm gonna need a little bit of an explanation.
Yes, we need to know why.
Nope.
Why? Why would you marry the dwarves?
He was weighing options. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I was really, honestly, I was just weighing my options at this point. I was like,
all right. And then Rob, Dommy, he likes the Dommy mommies. Oh, God. All right, Robbie, what about you?
Honestly, I'd fuck the tiefling.
I didn't say tiefling.
There was no tiefling in this, sir.
I only gave you the option of dwarves, gnomes, and orcs.
Oh, man, I tried to change it up out of nowhere, so I'd have sex with Shakira. I'd kill.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I heard tiefling. I heard the.
You thought you heard tiefling, and you thought Belle's choice was orc.
Oh my God.
If that doesn't tell. I like that you just shrugged that off. You're just like, all right, Belle, different strokes for different folks.
Orcs are kind of thick, though, you know. So.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh Lord,
Oh
my
my
cheeks
God.
are.
Try again.
All right, try again, Rob.
Okay, then the dwarf. I'd probably fuck a dwarf.
Do.
And the other ones?
The orc. I'd probably kill the orc, and the other one, yeah, I'd probably kill an orc.
And so you'll marry the gnome. That would.
Well, a small person.
So why the dwarf? Why is that the most alluring?
I mean, they just got the stamina, you know.
Oh God.
Oh my.
Okay.
Whoa, okay.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go. And I would have to say it's a one night stand with an orc for sure. And I'm definitely gonna marry a dwarf, just because I feel like that would be the most stable marriage. And gnomes gotta go. They just gotta die.
He's gotta go.
See, now y'all can't.
All right.
See, it makes sense though. Like
I
I would get drunk. I would definitely have a one night stand with an orc. But you know, like I'm definitely gonna marry a dwarf for sure.
We're kind of on the same wavelength. I would go ahead, Deadpool.
All right, so here's the curveballs, right? Kill the dwarf. Have you ever seen a dwarven woman? There's not much difference between dwarven men.
I was about to say that too. There was a joke that how do you
beards,
tell
guys.
the dwarven women from the men? And the answer is because their beards are bigger.
Oh
Exactly.
damn! Girls
Listen.
got beards too.
I don't know. I think that was just a joke. I don't
They do.
know.
They
Oh
do.
That was,
lord!
I forgot what that was from.
It's an old school. But
not
anyways,
not according to the show,
so
the Lord of the Rings
next
show.
off,
Sorry.
yeah, next off will be the walk of shame after the one night stand with the gnome. Okay,
No. Okay.
bucket list reasons,
Okay.
and give me the muscle mommy orky. Okay,
For a
what them
wife?
teeth do? Mm-hmm.
He likes them dummy mommies too.
I mean, what them teeth do? You know. Also, the fact that they know how to cook really like wild game extremely well.
Oh.
Hey, and like Crazy
Yeah.
said, they're pretty thick.
Yeah, I feel like I'd eat pretty good too with an orc, right? Like they would make good food, right?
Mm-hmm. Like the dwarf may make it feel homey, you know, but you got all those people around. The orcs, they're nomads. I don't like neighbors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fair points.
right,
All fair
Crazy.
points.
It's on you.
For me, I would definitely kill the dwarf. Wait, so we're doing fuck Mary kill, right? I can't just like spare her, right? She has
It's
to die.
do Mary.
Sorry. Do
It's
Mary.
do
My bad.
Mary.
Do Mary
We have
kill.
Family
my bad.
a number
friendly.
of f-bombs for this
sorry.
chat.
Censor me, please. In post.
You wanted to fuck them all, man.
Sorry.
Oh well.
So I would definitely kill the dwarf. Nothing personal, but just not my type. Bearded, someone else will love you. It's not me. I'm sorry. I think it's kind of a tough here because I would one night stand a gnome. I think that's what I'm sure she's pretty freaky, but I know that my kids would be short, and so I couldn't get with her forever, so.
Creepy and a little freaky.
Yeah, emphasis on the little freaky. Yeah, true.
Oh
Hey,
man.
hey, gnomes no mage hand. I'm just saying.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah, you're
Oh,
right. What
my.
the mage hand do?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'd probably marry the orc for the same reasons. So a little lower about crazy. My first girlfriend was like 6'2", so, and I'm not 6'2". She was way taller than me. I just, I think
Miss her? Just say it.
You like
No.
a taller chick. Okay.
No, I
hey,
definitely
respect.
not that
Respect.
one. Not that one. But I don't know. I think there's something. This may be TMI, but I think there's something fun in dominating someone bigger than you.
Something
And-
fun about being the little spoon, I suppose.
No, not the little spoon.
You get to be the rocket
and
pack.
And so, yeah, I think I would definitely marry the orc because I don't know. We would have big, beautiful kids. So,
There you go.
Big beautiful kids.
and the
Oh,
purple.
Or they inherit
geez.
their height.
Orcs used to be a playable race.
Oh man. Okay, well, for me, I guess I would kill the gnome. I would do the dwarf and marry the orc.
Why?
I'm not surprised that is her response.
Why? Why are you not surprised?
Why
Reasons.
Well-
marry the orc and do the gnome and not do the
Well,
orc?
now that they said, well, at first I was gonna do marry the dwarf, or because they're family oriented. But then when they said that they can cook, okay, I'm like, orc, cook for me, all right? I love my food.
I don't know if
So,
I
yeah.
don't know if your diet would
I'm
be
prether sure-
consistent with an orc's.
Yeah, I think
over
dwarves have
over
a
dwarf's.
big, a more, a larger, a more dynamic diet. Dwarves have and I think they're pretty, at least from what the fantasy things I've seen, they cook pretty well too. So
I was about to say, I imagine dwarves bake a lot too.
I'm
more of a
Yeah.
savory person. I like sweets, but I like my spice and savory stuff.
All right.
Yeah, that's why she married the orc for the spicy flavor.
give it a little.
No, you want to talk
Spice.
about good cooking? You want to talk about good cooking? Halflings. Have it.
Yep.
Lot.
Oh, that was what I was like. If halfling was an option, that's who I'd marry for sure because
Yeah.
they have like the best food.
Yeah.
That'd be a little
They're
too-
not.
100%.
Okay, well, that wraps up that part of it.
And Shin, who do you choose? You
Trying to
are out
walk
of it,
away from
okay?
it.
No.
Moving on. What's the next segment?
Nope.
Not so fast, buddy.
Well, it'd have to be kill the orc. And I think I don't know why, but I made it up in my mind that dwarves are better cooks than orcs are for some reason. I just feel like there's more, they would know how to use an oven better than an orc would. And then for the one night stand, the gnome, because there's this little move that I've been wanting to try out called the helicopter.
Oh my
But I've been
god.
waiting for the right person.
Oh my god! Wow.
Helicopter.
That's
The
wow.
impossible wheel.
Well, if there's anyone you could
Anyway.
helicopter, it would probably be a gnome.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So your dream will come true.
Blanket bucket list. Okay.
Been right round, baby, right round.
So wait, are we just food-oriented people here? Are we just marrying based off of food? Just
I love
dishes?
me some food.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Look,
I
at the
just
end of
ate
the
2
day,
hours ago
right,
and I'm hungry.
you want to come home to a nice hot cooked meal, good food, because no matter how bad of a day you have, it always makes it better.
You're so right. Yeah,
Word.
that's true.
So yes, food is very much a motivator for my decision on marrying the orc.
Well, I'm gonna look at dating apps
Yes,
differently.
for no other
what was I going
reason.
to say? And plus, for the gnome, do you know how big your thing would look in its tiny little hands?
Oh my god. Yeah. My
Listen.
lord.
I wouldn't say
There
that
it
out
is.
loud, my friend.
There it is.
Yeah.
May be long, dungeons deep and monsters strong. Roll